Now, a top story, at least 15 people have been killed and dozens wounded after a truck deliberately rams into people celebrating the New Year in the U.S. city of New Orleans. The FBI has said that it is investigating the attack as a possible act of terrorism. The FBI has identified the attacker as Shamsuddin Jabbar, a 42-year-old U.S. citizen from Texas and an Army veteran. President Joe Biden has said that he was informed by the FBI that the suspect posted videos indicating that he was inspired by ISIS hours before the incident.
The FBI is leading the investigation to determine what happened, why it happened, and whether there was any continuing threat to public safety.
The attack took place after 3 a.m. local time near the intersection of Canal and Bourbon Street, a historic tourist destination known for its music and bars where crowds were celebrating the new year. The suspect drove a white Ford F-150 electric pickup into a group of pedestrians. He then exited the vehicle and was killed in exchange of gunfire with police, two of whom were wounded. Now, some reports say that the pickup truck was flying a black flag of the Islamic State group, while others said that an ISIS flag was located in the vehicle. The FBI added that 2 homemade bombs were found and neutralized. The FBI said it believes that the suspect may have had accomplices.
We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible. We are aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates.
Police are sweeping parts of the city looking for possible explosive devices and converged on neighborhoods in search of clues. Meanwhile, officials have postponed the Sugar Bowl, a classic college football game played in New Orleans each year on New Year's Day. The game between Notre Dame and Georgia was put off for 24 hours. Meanwhile, in the city of Las Vegas, at least 1 person was killed and 7 wounded when a Tesla Cybertruck exploded outside a hotel. Now, that hotel belongs to U.S. President-elect Donald Trump. Officials say that the Cybertruck pulled up to the Trump International Hotel's glass entrance before a large explosion. President Joe Biden said the authorities are probing any possible connection between the explosion and the attack in New Orleans.
Additionally, we're tracking the explosion of a Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. Law enforcement and the intelligence community are investigating this as well, including whether there's any possible connection with the attack in New Orleans. Thus far, there's nothing to report on that score at this time.
This devastating incident highlights a disturbing trend: the use of vehicles as weapons. Vehicles have increasingly been used in attacks, exploiting their accessibility and deadly potential. In December 2024, 5 people were killed and over 200 were injured in Magdeburg, Germany, in a similar vehicle ramming attack. These assaults often vary in motive. Now, these assaults often vary in motive, as we say. Some are carried out by groups like ISIS or Al-Qaeda that prefer low-cost, high-impact attacks. Others stem from mental illness, political extremism, or personal grievances. Now, similar attacks have been seen in Germany, UK, and France. Far-right extremists, lone wolf attackers, and even those motivated by misogynistic ideologies have turned vehicles into tools of destruction. The simplicity of these attacks makes them hard to predict and prevent, posing a significant challenge to law enforcement worldwide. And to give us more details, our correspondent Susan Tadani has been tracking all the developments. We spoke to her earlier on the terrorist attack in New Orleans, and this is what she told us about the latest.
The FBI and the Harris County Sheriff's Office have expanded the investigation, securing perimeters in North Houston in the state of Texas linked to Jabbar's network and where he lived. They believe that there are additional suspects and possible co-conspirators involved in the New Orleans attack. Evidence linked to the Islamic State flag and weapons found in Jabbar's rented vehicles suggest coordination with extremist group. Now the next steps are tracking possible communications with accomplices while enhancing safety and security at major events, notably in New Orleans' Sugar Bowl, which was rescheduled for tomorrow.
Now, Susan also talks to us about the Cybertruck explosion at Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas.
It's not clear whether or not the two incidents in New Orleans and Las Vegas are related. The Tesla incident occurred at the hotel's valet at around 8:40 a.m. local time. Preliminary investigations suggest that the vehicle was carrying either large fireworks that exploded or possibly a bomb, leading authorities to consider the possibility of a terrorist attack, something that Elon Musk also alluded to on his platform X, saying that it appears that the explosion was not coming from the vehicle, but an outside explosive like a bomb or large firework. One person, the driver of the Tesla, has been reported dead and several others injured.